Hello, good day everyone. So welcome back. So we're now on moving in on our 90th online session of Amoko 6 Fires of Rubicon. So yeah, let's begin and let's start the mayhem. So yeah, we're back again doing some vehicle my type of mayhem because we're on to inside the mech and doing some what do you call this arena type of battles. Oh wait, oh right, so I thought that we're having some I thought we were having some issues on that on okay, so yeah. Okay, so just give me a second. I am just gonna go. Oh yeah, sorry, I had to do something on that. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, we should be now going back to the arena with this. Or nest, to be specific. Okay, am I having some technical issues again? Or it's just my audio? Yeah, I always have some kind of stuff like that. So just give me a second. I'm just preparing my tools on my side here. Yeah, this does happen a lot on my side. Okay, there we go. Nice, we're good. So yeah, let the big games begin. We'll just go for the rank match and see if we're if there's anything on the team. Oh, I didn't know it was a promotion, man. Yeah, let's start. So we still got around 3 matches to win with this one. Not really sure if that is achievable, but yeah, we'll see what we can do about that. In the meantime, while we wait, I'm just gonna test my chat capabilities and see if it's working. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not, so I have to test it. Well, sometimes I have to test it out. So just give me a second. Okay. So we send it into YouTube.
Test chat. Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
Okay.
Test chat.
Nice.
Test.
Nice. Sometimes we have to do a little bit of a test just to check out if our chat box is doing fine. But yeah, I guess so. It's doing fine now. Oh, that didn't take long. Right, nice. Da 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 da. Okay, so what do we got? Okay. Oh, Avalon. What the hell? Oh my goodness, he's the first one who's I have to fight with. At least we're teammates. Was it and not gonna make friends with anything on that because I might get accused of Yeah, sorry, but I'm gonna miss out your Yeah, you can't do your, you know, your, yeah, your, yeah, that's one thing why I use that, armor. Just gonna craft their style. Oh. Well, we did get a good slice on that. I kind of interrupted his slicing method, or his, what do you call that? His mailing thing. So yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, sometimes that does happen. My controller is not really... Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. Alright, nice, nice. Got that. Da 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 da. Well, they do have a shield and TI, but that's about it. Oh, okay, we're doing great. Let's go have some fun. Alright, Yep, they kind of won with this one. Nice, nice. Great fight, guys. Great fight. Not bad, not bad. Da 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 da. Okay, but we still got a lot of promotional fights to win. Hopefully we could get something. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. I should have. Yeah, I was about to. Anyway, while we're still waiting for our, you know, our next match in team matchups, we'll probably have to just check out. Yeah, our you know, YouTube feeds and see how things are going there. Constantine, right.
Do you match with me just now? Double melee dark AC that look like Gundam Barbados X with Ariel?
Double melee dark that... yeah, sure. I don't mind going on a match with you. I mean... But is that a customized... maybe you're going on a customized match, so I probably have to check that out. But right now, I think there's a match coming up on me right now. Oh, okay, double melee. I'm not sure if there was a double melee. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay, that was cancelled. Okay, sure. I think we could go for custom match. I'm not sure if you're around there.
No, I mean I fight you maybe in rank.
Oh, on rank. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's see if yeah, sure. I don't really mind on that. I'm not sure.
I don't remember your AC is familiar.
I don't know. My AC is pretty much generic. I'll be honest. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, there's a lot of players in Armored Core, so it's really hard to keep track of your opponents or other ICs. Me, it's just a white thing. Oh, okay. Oh.
I just see you live for the first time.
Oh, okay. No, I'm always actually live. At least, I mean, I'm always live in Armored Core, you know, ranked match. Although some cases I don't go on live stream. Sometimes I go offline. But that's very rare. I mean, most of the time when I'm playing Armored Core ranked matches, I'm always on live stream. Right, there it goes. Wow, this one's fast. Right. Oh, okay. It seems that my avatar's not functioning well. Kinda. Oh, okay. Tough arm as well. Yeah, the electric shocks really. Oh, right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose with this one. Definitely I'm gonna lose. Yep. Nice match. Not bad. Okay. Cat Forces. That's a unique time for an IC. Okay, let's go for one more match and then yeah, I'm gonna be back with the team matchups. Well, I don't know. Pretty much, well, it depends. Sometimes I lost, sometimes I win. Just like on any other IC. Or maybe I'm just familiar because I don't know. Maybe my color scheme is just generic. That white IC or something. Okay, there we go. Oh, I guess you love cats. You got cat food. I also like cats. Okay, there we go. crap! Not again with my yeah, it's something to do with my controller. Sometimes it does. Okay. Yep, definitely your AC is fast, that all I can say.
AP at 30%.
And my chair is always failing. Okay, there we go. Nice face. So on with the next round. Oh, great. My controller's really not doing right. Oh crap. Yeah. Yep, there we go. Nice match. Thank you for the match. Okay, so we'll go back. Oh yeah, I forgot, chat. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for dropping by on my live stream. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of forgot that part. Okay, so let's go with our mayhem again. Okay, let's go check for some stuff. Okay, so we got the mecha break. I don't know about mecha break. The mecha break has a lot of potential, but the problem with this game is that it's you know, the pay to win system. I don't know. I just kind of dislike gacha because supposedly if you're gonna build a game, you should build it on you know, on a finished basis. You don't have to add anything extra payment or something. And one more thing, the grinding. Kind of heard it from users that the grinding method on, or you know, the progress method in Mecha Break is too brutal. So not really on my kind of thing. But it has a lot. Don't get me wrong. It has a lot of potential. It's just that they have some wrong stuff on the game mechanics. Oh, okay. Right, that didn't yeah, that didn't take long. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. Da-da-da-da-da. So, oh, wow, nice IC, A and W. I mean, I used to, when I was a kid, I used to eat on their fast food joint. Although I'm not so sure if they're still around or they're still in business. In the Philippines, they do have that kind of restaurant years back. Okay, so we got some new guys. yeah, let's go. And God, I really need to fix that cord in my controller. Sometimes it's yeah, it just makes my controller sometimes not reactive. Oh, okay, yeah. For the moment, still waiting for my I'm still waiting for something just to find a replacement of that cord. Maybe I'll take a look. Yeah, maybe I'll have to take a look at my stuff later on. So that I could get a good replacement. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I really need to fix that thing. It's been bugging me for several live streams now. Seriously, I need to yeah, fix that. Okay, there we go. So we got you guys. Yeah, I got it. They're kind of sticking along with the. I don't know. They're kind of sticking along with the as a bunch. That's I could tell on that situation. Anyways, all right. Okay, we got it. And there we go. Oh wait, I thought I was yeah. And I thought I was the one who was killed with that.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, definitely it's a lost group. Yeah, as a group, I think our group lost with this score with this one. There's no way we could get out with the losses about 400 points with that. But doesn't matter. We're just here to enjoy the game. Alright, there we go. Nice match, guys. Nice match. Okay. So, right now I'm on a consecutive loss. Yeah, promotional fights never turn out really well for me. Okay, mid-series shake-ups. I don't know about this one. Terrible writing advice. But yeah, I'm asking myself why. This is usually on American TV. This happens a lot. Oh crap! My mistake on that. Okay, let's continue.
Videos brought to you by Campfire.
Wow, look at the audience sitting all comfortable there, thinking they know how the story's going to go. It would be a shame if the author suddenly pulled the rug from under them. I'm not just talking about a sudden plot twist, though a good plot twist will certainly help in this regard. No, I'm talking about a mid-series shakeup to the established story that changes everything. nothing will be the same anymore after I cover mid-series shakeups in this video. Now, what exactly is a mid-series shakeup? A mid-series shakeup occurs when the story has a set plot or pattern that each entry or chapter in the story follows that establishes a routine or certain set of audience expectations that is then upended by a dramatic turn of events. For example, a story can structure itself as a Monster of the Week story, with each chapter featuring a new monstrous foe.
Okay, fine. We'll just continue that later. But that's kind of interesting when you're doing on script writing or you're making some fanfic stories, that kind of concept. But I don't know. Lore-wise, I don't think shakeups are a good thing, especially if you're kind of... Okay, is he disconnected? Oh, sorry. Going back, I don't think that's a good idea if you're following up, some sort of, a plot. I mean, especially if you're adapting from a certain, from an original source material. I don't think that story mid-shake-up is really great. Just saying, of course, plot-wise or script writing-wise. Okay, there we go. I think they kind of hide that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, well, they're kind of... Yeah, okay, kind of let them with my fellow... yeah, with my fellow teammates. Okay, there we go. Let's go with this one. So we bag it to guys. Right. So they're in that direction. Yeah, that's the thing about this map. The map's too big. Yeah, that's gonna go remove all that clutter in front. If you're fighting on a very close right. Ta-da, ta-da. Wow, they got it. Oh, okay. They've. I guess they've kind of annihilated most of the guys here. Yep, definitely. Okay, there we go. Nice. So I think for this one we're gonna win. Oh crap. Yeah, they're trying to stun them. There we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Jesus, no wonder I'm not targeting it. My targeting, my R3 button or R4 button wasn't working. Okay, but we did one. Okay, so I probably need 2 more wins, and we'll call it a day with that. But in the meantime, while we wait for 2 more victories, I'm going to Yeah, I'm going to check out this
For the
first. Script
protagonist to
writing
defeat.
advice.
This establishes a familiar pattern that the audience grows accustomed to. Then the mid-series shakeup occurs, when
Yeah.
instead of a new monster for the protagonist to face, the protagonists are instead betrayed by their fellow monster hunters, their fortress destroyed, and are suddenly wanted fugitives by the very people who were formerly their patrons. This changes the story from a monster with weak plot to a cat and mouse game, as the protagonists are forced to evade their former allies and escape. A mid-series shakeup can recontextualize the plot and dramatically shift the narrative's direction to keep the story fresh. But the real reason to use it is so I can feel as though I pulled one over on the audience and completely trashed the fun story they were enjoying just because I got bored with it. It can also be a
Okay.
great tool for writers that need a story to have a high
In other
rate
words,
of
Netflix
audience
writers,
retention,
this one's
but
for
don't
you.
have the skill to pull this off without burning down the entire story every 10 chapters with the vague promise that the next 10 will be better. So how can a writer pull
Yeah.
off a mid-series shakeup? Rather than one specific method, there are in fact a massive number of ways that this can be accomplished, so I'll instead be covering some of the more common and useful tools when it comes to shaking up a story. Let's begin with one of the most dramatic, brutally murdering one or more important characters. Killing one or more important characters can mark a clear and decisive point of transition for the story. There are two kinds of characters that are typically killed this way. The first is the sacrificial lion. This is a character that is a major part of the story and is usually integral to the cast.
Yeah, that's a problem on that kind of shake-up because especially if that major character is on the original source material, it's gonna go have some serious problems with that. I mean, just saying script-wise, if you're writing on, writing a fan fiction or something, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, okay, you're right, but I kind of I'm familiar with that. AC with that one on the rights. Okay, got it. Yeah, but they got me before I was able to detonate my assault armor though. Okay, nice. Okay, got it.
At 30%.
Yeah, most of them are using laser weaponry, so yeah, they're a bit faster. But the charge time. Oh, okay, we have some issues with my this one is a tough armor because well anyways, that's not a surprise, it's a tank IC. They really have. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay, let's wait for the for the respawn. Yep, got him. Nice. Yeah, I kind of forgot subsystems that I have to switch off on my computer. So yeah, I probably have to finish the match and then I'll switch it up after this. Okay, I didn't know that was a tank that I was dealing with. Yeah, we're definitely on a landslide lead with this match. Like 1,500 to only around 300. Okay, there we go. Nice match, guys. Nice match. Gonna go exit this. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, nice. And let's go back now to that script writing thing, which is kind of interesting because I myself write some fan fictions. So at least I could get some extra tip or two on how to write one.
Cast and plot. Often they are a pillar that supports the protagonist and their allies, and are featured often in the story. This makes their death extra shocking, which is why I'm going to undermine it by foreshadowing it way too much. The noble, flawless character who is always kind to the protagonist can solve all their problems for them and can have their death act as an emotional fulcrum to further the protagonist's character development? Yeah, no one will see that character's death coming. Extra points if they're a mentor and or parental figure. Does the story build up to the sacrificial lion's death by making it a natural result of the decisions of one or more characters? I don't know, I can't see because of all the neon colored death signs blocking my view. Now, if building up to a big character death is hard, then maybe just downgrade to a sacrificial lamb instead of a lion. Now, sacrificial lambs don't nearly have the weight of a lion, as they tend to be side characters or secondary characters that appear only so often in the story. But if set up well, then they can add a decent enough tonal shift to shake up the story, especially if no other characters have died yet. Even with this lesser status, the death of a sacrificial lamb can be amplified by making them foils to the protagonist, or even making them far more skilled in order to show just how dangerous the threats they face are. But there's no way I'm going to put in that kind of legwork. So instead, I'll just make the lamb a pure innocent character that can be killed only for shock value. Will cynical audience...
Okay. Yeah, I would love to continue that, but at the moment we have a match coming up. Okay, so we got double... okay, everybody's using a grenade launcher. Oh, okay. Alright, earshot is what I call it. Yeah, they're gonna chop me on that. Well, that was unavoidable. Definitely an unavoidable situation with mine. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Oh, crap.
50%. AP at 30%.
Oh, right. Oh, they're kind of cool. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna win with this one. Oh shit, I always got hit on that. Right. Okay. What? Got hit on that. Yep. Here I come. Right, side seconds. Oh crap. Okay, but anyway, we still got to win with that one. Nice fight, guys. Okay, so I guess I get to at least have one victory, and yeah, we're good to go with that. Yeah, definitely one more victory for me. If so we could get the all A rank or something. Oh yeah. Silly me, I kind of forgot that I was yeah, I was checking out the
Does this see through this?
script
Of
writing
course,
thing.
that's their problem. Besides, if that doesn't work, then I can always go for quantity by killing off a bunch of characters without worrying about the principle of diminishing returns. Because everything changed after what's-his-name died. If killing a character suddenly isn't your style, then an even more dramatic solution is to instead reveal that a character is dying of some probably unspecified, so I don't have to research it, illness.
Yeah, that kind of happens. I mean, on US television, they usually do that if they want to kill off a character.
You know it's fatal because they cough up blood and have no other symptoms. As the character is dying at the speed of the plot, this leaves the writer lots of time to make it as agonizing for the audience as it is for the character. This can be a turning point of the story, as it adds a sense of urgency that previously wasn't there to either find a cure for the dying character or to complete their task before their symptoms become terminal. But I'm going to milk this for all it's worth and drag it out so long that the audience will be wishing for the sweet release of death long before the ill character ever does. Good thing the character's illness doesn't seem to bother them during the action scenes. Even better, just forget the entire illness thing completely after I get bored with that plot, or just chicken out and find a cure at the last minute off screen. So we've murdered some characters to shift the tone into darker territory, but a mid-series shakeup often requires a bit more to give that little push forward. And one way to push our protagonists forward is to smoke them out of their comfort zone by burning down the setting. Now, a major change-up in the setting can sometimes really open up a story to a wide array of new possibilities.
Okay. We'll continue that again. We got interrupted with a match. Okay, well, we do got some teammates that use laser weaponry and back weapons, but so is my opponents here. Yeah, definitely. So this is gonna be this is gonna be a more rounded type of matchup. Okay, let's see how this goes. We'll just go hang out with these. Alright, let's go get these maggots. Yeah, somebody was homing on me. Or someone. Okay.
AP at 30%.
Oh, crap. That was... Well, I did hit him on PI. So, yeah, pretty much it's a full fight. Oh, yeah. We got hit on that one. Yeah, definitely, it's equally matched, kind of, you know, they're not very lively at the moment. Okay, we got that, guys. So next. Okay, there we go. Oh crap. Ah, Jesus, got hit on that. That's a lot of okay, let's do a little shake up. Why did I always have to? Ah, right. So they kind of won with this one. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. Okay, I thought I was having a connection. Well, for a second there, I'm pretty sure I thought I was having some, internet connections issues. So, okay, there we go. We'll just go moving on our next round of matchups while I go take and do some script writing lectures with these.
The post-burn setting well thought out with the consequences of the changes fully realized and accounted for? No, I just got bored and wanted to shift genres on a whim. Will this traumatic transition actually add story possibilities without losing the audience more invested in the older setting and tone? I mean, the old setting was about as solid as a wet tissue, so I don't really see what the loss is anyway.
Okay.
But I'm sure the jaded audience will. Now, if a writer doesn't want to completely burn down the setting, then they can instead opt to merely shift the balance of power. This can be something like allies and enemies suddenly changing allegiances in relation to the protagonist, forcing them to fight alongside former foes against former friends. It can also be something as major as the bad guys winning and taking control, and thus forcing the protagonist to continue the fight underground or from the shadows. Wow, both of those sound like really interesting and engaging ideas that require a lot of forethought and good narrative instincts to pull off, but I can improve them. Now, I could have the protagonist carry on the battle against the now ascended villains from the shadows, desperately scraping whatever resources they can get their hands on while staying only a few steps ahead of their foes with just their wits. But a far better use of this arc would be to just have the heroes spend all of their time in their hidden base arguing about how bad things are and pointing fingers at one another. Is this internal strife caused by being put under constant stress? Well, actually, it's mostly a result of the author's lack of imagination, which is why you're going to get a lot more of those scenes for like way too long.
Yeah, I think that is, if you take a notice, it's something to do with the Disney plot. They always kind of put that kind of thing, that internal dispute or something. I mean, if you watch it some Marvel movies, they kind of had that kind of plot line as well. Yeah, oh, well, they should load up now. Okay, Sadhana. Well, wow, okay, she's on biped at the moment. She's usually on her tank legs, but okay. Taiwan Mose Pira. Okay, pretty much the same group that I fought with a couple of matches. Okay, there we go. Okay, got it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that didn't really work. Yep. Alright. Oh, shit.
At 30%.
Okay, the purple team's really, well, they're really hitting it with this one. Okay, there we go. Ah, Jesus Christ, everybody's, yeah, pretty much I got, yeah, definitely another line slide boost with this one. Oh, right. Got hit on that. Yeah, definitely another losing match with this. But nice. Okay, not much change on that type. And there we go, so we're just gonna wait and go again with this script writing thing.
Dealing with the actual details of a major shift in the balance of power in a setting requires that the setting actually develop, with power dynamics often becoming more complex and difficult for the protagonist to adapt to. Which is why I'd rather spend my time on shallow melodrama, because I can just churn that tripe out on the cheap. Now, if a power dynamic shift is too difficult for a writer, then there are still easier ways to build up to a mid-series shakeup, like a sudden plot twist. Now, I've touched on plot twists before, and just to reiterate, the best plot twists come out of nowhere and are mostly there for a writer to feel as though they pulled one over on the audience.
Right.
Springing a plot twist around the same time as another major turning point in the story can have a multiplicative effect by compounding the complexity and weight of the situation for the protagonist. But don't worry, there's no way to fumble that with a plot twist that face plants into the ground. The best way to execute a plot twist at a key moment is to never bother to, plan it out, and instead choose plot twists solely on the basis of desperately recapturing a waning audience attention, rather than something as silly as a plot twist that actually makes sense and that has a causal chain that can be traced back to the story's beginning foundation with enough red herrings and decoys to keep most of the audience guessing until the last moment. And if that doesn't work, then just use the spray and pray approach and saturate the story with an increasingly absurd number of plot twists and sudden reveals one after another, in the vain hopes that at least one of these will get the ratings up. This is also a great time to pull a true villain reveal. Finally having the real man behind the man step out of the shadows and challenge the protagonist directly can also be a good way to let the audience know that something big is going down.
Okay, we'll probably have to continue that. Yeah, that's kind of ironic because that always happens on American TV series. That kind of, that kind of plot narrative thing. Yep, there we go. Ah, right, we're in Sarlem again. Okay, we'll just go stick on the ambush part. Alright. Oh, okay. I guess this one's a kite guy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Okay, got it. That took a while, but alright, so who's our enemy with this? Oh, okay, we got the grey guy.
Ammunition at 50%.
Yeah, definitely he's in mid-air or something. Yeah, oh, life keep chasing this guy.
Light and ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, definitely we're gonna lose with this one again. That's how many straight loss that we got right now. Okay, nice. Okay, one more, and yeah. Ta 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 ta.
Boy, it's a good thing I didn't forget to build up the reveal, adding tension, foreshadowing, and menace to make the grand villain's debut have its maximum impact.
New Colgate Total, our best science, helps prevent oral care concerns.
Caltex with Techron. Keep your engine clean. Drive further with Caltex with Techron.
Oh wait, I did forget. Ah, well, no one will notice when this new big bad just comes out of nowhere, nor will they care when the villain returns to nowhere and is never mentioned again in spite of the story's sudden insistence that this guy is very important and very bad, even as the writers chuck him into the recycle bin in the very next season. Maybe I can turn a previously established joke villain into a serious threat that forces the unprepared heroes onto the back foot thanks to the villain's sudden competence. Where does this newfound competence come from? Character development? A villainous training arc? Nah, the villain just suddenly becomes a real threat after entire chapters of being nothing more than slapstick comedy fodder. Does this sudden streak of competence make the villain difficult to write, as the villain is so competent that I simply can't figure out how the...
Okay, right. We'll probably have to continue that again because we got another matchups. Da 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 da. So what do we got? Oh, we got powerful Asian, a guy Milwaukee. Yeah, one guy uses a flamethrower, the orange guy. And okay, we got some oldies here. Okay, fight start. Yeah, well, at least I kind of kind of disassembled him with that, but yeah, this is a bit. I think I'm gonna lose again with this round. We got 100 or something like that. Alright, so who's our guy with this one? Yep. Ah, god damn it, that didn't really trigger any assault armor. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go a bit lost in that kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely a loss for my Oh, okay. Alright, nice. So yeah, we'll just go white with this one and
Viewers will defeat them? Then don't worry.
let's see,
just have all their
on
menace
the,
and scheming suddenly vanish into the same void that
script writing.
YouTube threw the dislike ratio into. Now that I've covered the small-scale tactics that can be used to create a mid-series shakeup, it's time I cover the overall strategies that can be employed to tie all these tactics together. Pansters, aka Discovery Riders, aka riders who don't really follow an outline, might especially struggle with this, as shakeups usually require at least some ability to plan in order to not completely destroy an audience's willing suspension of disbelief, and even planners with detailed outlines might struggle to execute something as complex as a mid-series shift. But that's all a misconception. Pivoting a story, especially a long series, is like making a sharp maneuver with a large unwieldy vehicle in that it can be made on a whim and without worry that it will shear the entire thing in half. What about sprinkling in smaller details that build up gradually to the story's shakeup by having said details planted as early as possible? Foreshadowing small details won't work because all of those scenes will get cut, so I can shove in more banal, snarky dialogue to distract the audience from the makeshift patchwork of incoherent scenes I call a plot. Will this undercut any major story shifts down the road by making them appear as though the writers were grasping at straws rather than actually telling a competent story? Don't worry about that. By the time cynical YouTube video essayists and reviewers point that out, it will be far too late for everyone else. In fact, this means I can even ignore one of the most important facets of shaking up a story's status quo, by simply not having one. Then when the big story shakeup occurs, the audience will be totally duped by me saying that everything is different now in spite of the story being nothing more than an over-budget clip show with a depth measured in nanometers. Much like a successful YouTube thumbnail, the key is bait and switch. Just keep promising that a major story shift is coming, but then simply deliver what is basically a stale preview for the next episode promising the same thing. Or do what comic books do and have a massive change in the entire universe and promise that this time everything won't be reset, only to then reset everything back to its default state because no one breaks their own money printer. I mean, intentionally. See, it's all about what a story promises in the very beginning. If the story starts out a lighthearted romantic comedy before changing into grimdark cosmic horror, then don't worry because I'm sure you won't need a solid fulcrum to pivot on or the whole thing will go flying into pieces. When a story suddenly wrecks everything the audience liked about the early parts, then that will just increase the impact of the mid-series shakeup and not the impact of the story as it's thrown back at the author's face by a disgruntled audience mad that the thing they liked about the story was suddenly ruined so the author could brag about being a smarty pants. This is why it's far more important to write for audience retention rather than actually put in the foundational work to earn the audience's trust. Desperately trying to retain an audience's fleeting attention, even if the story crumbles under the weight of excessive story shakeups, is far more sustainable than laying down the groundwork for a mid-series turning point that leaves the audience in awe and encourages them to go back and see all the little details they missed that set everything into motion. It's a mistake to leave the audience pleasantly surprised and wondering how the heroes are going to pull it together in the next installment, rather than hopelessly confused and wondering how the writers are going to pull it together in the next installment.
Yeah. Okay.
FlexJobs is the #1 job site to find remote, work from home, and flexible schedule jobs.
Alert, alert! Imperial forces are approaching! All Mega Mercs prepare a Mega defense! This battle is brought to you by Megacorp.
Alright, clear, knights! It's time!
Okay, let's see
Interval is ahead! All we have to do is...
more like a clear
This video is brought to you by Campfire.
Oh, okay.
Over 100,000 writers use Campfire, which is a series
Oh
of
my
tools to
goodness.
help organize, improve, and showcase your writing. Utilize character sheets, timelines, detailed relationship webs, and a full manuscript editors that reference notes in Campfire Write. Or hone your craft in Campfire Learn as a central hub of educational resources.
Wow, nice work, Sir Pop-Up Crusher!
The trick is to hit the false X and then have that attack flow into striking the true X next. Pop-ups are
Okay. We'll just continue that later. So we got Jesse, Asuka, and Solon. Yeah, that's our opponents. So on my side, we got Kai, me, and Tiapi. Okay, well, solid enough. Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna hide here for a moment. Yeah, I know, that's kinda... We'll just wait for the enemy to come. Yeah, like this one. Right, there we go, that's 2 of them. Yeah, that was a clean fight. Oh, crap. Well, at least one good thing about Gen 6 is that the generator, yeah, the generators regenerate very fast compared to the first gen. Or at least until Gen 3. Okay, there we go, got it. Ah, right. Yep, there we go. Yeah, we got it. Okay, nice. I was taking out on that kind of attack. Right, where are those guys? Well, they're not exactly on my location, so yeah, pretty much. Alright, we invited him then. Okay, I got ganged up with that one. Right. Right. Nice fight, guys. Nice fight. Okay, there we go.
Tricky that way.
We must be wary. There will only be more ads as we get closer to the source. You can even see that it's making the sponsors more powerful and upgrading them.
Look at all of this junk. Megacorp are pack rats.
There is no end to their greed and
Campfire Explore lets you share your work with a live community.
Okay,
and
fine.
build following.
Yeah, I know they're kind of making that campfire. Okay, let's see this one. But I think this is on Steam. Oh, draw. Okay, Israel versus Palestine. Okay, let's just check our fellow kingsman here on what she's
cinnamon. Cinnamon. I don't have no cinnamon.
Right.
Cinnamon powder. Fuck. I feel like I was. But yeah, I don't have no cinnamon. Cinnamon or cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Okay, I guess you just trouble pronouncing.
Fine, let's play your idol. That's
that,
happy. Do you know FX?
Yeah, that kind of word. Yep. Okay, let's just clean this one up. So we got Sister Frag, Aska, and Solon. Basically, old timers from Armored Core. And who's our teammates? Oh, okay, basically old timers as well. And I'm the only one who's white. I mean, has a white IC. I mean. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think I should make it a rule at a certain AP I would have to detonate my assault armor or something like that. At least on the team match. Oh god, they have a very, very far place. Yep, got him. That's
50%. AP
Yep, there we go.
At 30%.
Right. Yeah, I just oh my goodness, I just respawned there for a few seconds and then I got blasted away. Right. Okay, nice fight again, guys. Nice fight. Do 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 do. Okay, where was I? I was, I think, visiting my kinsman here, a fellow Filipino VTuber, but she's also live at the moment. Yeah, let's just go drop by on her, you know, live stream.
God, this brings me back memories. Please play horror games. I am a scaredy cat. Do you want me to play horror games? FNAF. I'm not sure about FNAF either. Cause like I remember when I was still in high school, first year high school, someone played FNAF. I couldn't even move. How hard games? What? How hard games? You like horror? I don't like horror. I don't like horror. The only horror I could probably have, no, not probably. The only horror I have played is probably Repo. Although I don't know if that's really called horror. And Pressure from Roblox. But those are the only games that I have played. Like so. What? I was like so confused. Oh, I'm playing the tour one. Oh, okay. But wait, let me see. It's actually like so game types. I remember back then a friend of mine played something named Soul.
Okay, well, we'll just drop by later on her live stream. I got a match coming up. Holy crap! I got another doppelganger here. And for the record, I'm not that guy. That guy's just a doppelganger. But it's nice to see that we have a fellow kinsman also, you know, fighting in armor. Cool. Yeah, seriously, I'm really glad that we got a fellow Filipino as well. I mean, how many folks are fighting? How many folks have many Filipino kinsmen like mine also fight in the arena of the armor core, right? Oh crap. Okay, I kinda suck with that. Oh my goodness, that really kinda distracted me with having such a doppelganger. Or maybe he's the TA guy. The one that uses terminal honor. I don't know. Oh, crap. I need that fellow too. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is strange. Yeah, let me guard those guys. Oh, Christ. Yeah.
At 30%.
Oh, okay, we got hit with that. Da 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 da. Let's just wait for our yeah, for the respawn. Oh, right. Well, that was quite quick. I lasted less than 5 seconds. Okay, there we go. Alright, nice. Great match, guys. Great match. And this one's TI. I know what's TI mean. Wow, he's using a thermal armor, I guess. Oh, crap. Okay, let's go visit again our
stream content today. Try not to laugh. We could try not to laugh, but I don't know, man. I would play Roblox, but I had a bad experience with Roblox for a while due to internet issues. Like, what the fuck? Like a bad obsession. Try Elden Ring. I would, but how much is Elden Ring? Plus, it's competitive gaming, isn't it? I'm not good at competitive gaming. Like, one time, some friends wanted me to play Fortnite with them, knowing that's like what, FPS games. I'm like, nah.
Right.
I like how everyone is coming up a good session for you. Yeah. Let me open up Steam. How much is then? Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck is those prizes?
Okay.
Guys, you crazy. You play that's a crazy prize. Hi, Blank. Internet. Yeah. Oh, wait. What? Umamusume pretty dirty.
Right.
Huh? Okay, I guess it's too pricey. Hey, we can always try pirate game. No, I will. One time I tried pirating a movie and they found me. So yeah, I've been like, nah. Just got done working out and I streamed. Oh, how dare you not tell me that? Yui is also live on Twitch, by the way. Yes, I am also live on Twitch. Uma Musume.
Okay, I'm just gonna hang out with this one for a while. Chatting with my fellow kinsmen. Is this the horse girl game? Hey, Wednesday I plan to try stream whenever I can, Blank. I know sometimes I don't stream Wednesday, but I try stream at least. Oh, okay.
No, it's a free to play blah blah blah. Free to play game. Why is my Right, let me play another song. What's a fight?
Alright, well just
You tried to stream, your Wi-Fi says no. Yeah. That's how it usually goes, and I die.
Okay.
Failure. I know this one. Yeah, I love this. This is getting me like old gacha vibes, not gonna lie. Or it's just me. Mamma mia.
Right.
God, I love this song. This reminds me of old songs. What the fuck? Yeah, Wi-Fi connections are annoying as hell. For real, like even when I was back in the Philippines, Holy shit,
Okay.
PLDT? Ang hirap nun. I remember this, for real. Wait, how many gacha people are in here? I remember my, wait.
When it comes
I like a good song, for real.
Turn up.
So good. Ah! Why? Why? It's actually landed in horror games. What the fuck? It actually landed in horror games. PLDT is garbage when it comes to internet. Ah! For real. Me since Gacha Studio. For real. I was also a Gacha Studio. Let's go. Me, but I lost my Gacha character. Will. Now what to make you play? Oh yeah, what do you want to make me play?
Okay, I'm just hanging.
Yeah, I was at the Philippines.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with my fellow kingsmen here for a while.
My origin is Philippines. I am full-blood Filipino here.
You know,
but anyways, Blank, what do you want me to play? Since you did roll for it. Cautious. No, Pasmo until you guess correctly. What do you mean until I guess correctly?
Okay.
Hello mga kabayang ko. Yeah.
Right. So I'm just dropping until my next
We did
match.
get Hey, how about Dead Space, Francis? It's pretty cheap and horror in the middle difficulty. Okay, so it is Blank's Blank's the one who spin the wheel, so we will play Phasmo as suggested, but wait. Deeps Dead Space. What's that? You guys wanna kill my PC? Is that what's happening here? I'm joking, by the way, I'm joking. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Phasmo, so I hate
or
you.
if you want
I hate
humor,
you,
dark humor, you can try Fallout 3
I hate you.
or
I hate playing horror
4
games, so that's why. But I'd
or
still put it in the room.
Fallout New Vegas.
Solo Phasmo, yeah. Let's see. Let's change category in Twitch. This is mature related video game. May not be suited for some audience. Okay. Okay, we're switching to Phasmo. Trying to read the chat on the screen, but my screen is very now.
Okay.
Or if you want humor, like dark humor, you can try Fallout 3 or 4 or New Vegas game. You guys are suggesting me a lot of games. So you're mean to me? Yeah, I'm mean to you because you made me play horror. Among Us games. Solo Phasmo recommendation, play on expert. Nah!
Okay, I hope that
why would you hate me, huh?
connection
I'm
with
always
this
super
match.
nice and never call you
Otherwise, there might
stinky
be
or fart.
something wrong with
Yeah,
my,
sure. Do you want us to go back to
my
like
connection? It keeps getting dropped out.
past streams? Because
Yeah,
like Phasmophobia
I have a
is a
serious-
two-player game.
Ah,
No,
Jesus.
multiplayer game.
Okay, I'm just gonna
So,
go. Let's try a single game. Arena Nest. Maybe there's something wrong with my Steam Deck. Let me take a look. Rank match, single.
It's not getting Phasmophobia, is it?
Yeah. If this gets dropped, I'll probably have to restart my. Okay, we're connecting. Let's see if it's gonna drop. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with it. So it's just, I guess, on the network. I mean, maybe on the team server. Okay, nice. Okay, this is just a quick single. I was just kind of testing if my internet connection was working or not. Okay, we got a melee fighter. Is a melee type of gameplay. I mean, a melee type of weapon. Sorry. Yeah, that's the kind of.
AP at 30%.
Okay, that was interesting. It's I don't know. It seems like that the play is essentially tough, or I don't know. Well, maybe it is a direct hit or something, but it's kind of suspicious. Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just great or something, I don't know. Well, it did survive direct hits. But that's the thing, supposedly you should be having some sort of, I don't know, it's having some sort of I can't even dent his armor, considering his armor is really light. I'm starting to think that there might be some sort of cheat device, but I don't know, maybe I'm just hurling accusations on this one. But anyway, okay, last single fight, so we're probably after this we're gonna go back to the team matchups, and then yeah, I was just testing out the connection anyway. We gotta. Oh shit! That is not really great.
AP at 30%.
Yeah. Well, I did had a better yeah, I did had a better fighting on that one, but anyway, we're on class A, so yeah, pretty much enemies here are very, very strong. Okay, but that was a fair fight. I don't think that was a cheat or in any way. Okay, so we'll just go with oh my goodness, it's almost 1:30, 1 hour and 30 minutes now. Okay, we're just gonna go for a last fight on team matchups, and then we'll call it a day. We'll probably have to take a rest in I don't know, maybe an hour or two, and then I'm gonna resume again on my online play of Armored Core. Anyway, I still got a couple of more live stream videos, and then yeah, just to mark my 1,000 yay, 1,000 1,000, what do you call this, 1,000 videos on my channel. So yeah, that's a long thing. Yeah.
I wanna play with someone, not by myself.
Okay, this is interesting. What kind of game is this?
Why is it cold? Why is it? I'm going out. No, it's not cold. Wait, never mind. Yeah. I am nervous as fuck for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean this one, so we'll go for the last match on this live stream, and yeah, we'll call it a day. Okay, we got Nexus, K, and myself. And who are the other guys? Oh, said Hana, then Raven, and then Rice in T. Nice, nice. Yeah, pretty much old timers when it comes to flying army pool. Okay, we'll just wait. Let them come to us. Okay. Okay, there is four of them. God, this is a lie really when it comes to detonating that assault armor. Yeah, okay. That was one way anyway. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. There we go. Thank you everyone for the match. Thank you. And yeah, so we'll just call it a day, and thank you everyone for dropping by, and I hope to see you soon on our next live stream session. So thank you everyone, have a great day, and see you around. So bye bye guys, bye bye.